What is going on, you guys? Blaze here to talk through these couple worksheets that I've attached into this training block here for your mindset. I want to chat through the importance of these real fast, so I figured I'd do another video for you. So, the five whys worksheet's the first one we're going to chat about. So you can throw your name and date on here if you want to. Again, I don't plan on asking for these as we go through the program, but in the event that your coach asks for them, you could throw that information down so that you have it. So, what I want to talk about is this is from the perspective of a nutrition coach, but the same principles will still apply for you as you kind of go through your health and wellness journey with a different question that you'll ask. So, the general question here that is asked from the lens of why coach kind of starts to drill down into what that is. So, that why question gets asked. And, someone asked me, like, why do you want to be a nutrition coach? And then I would say, oh, because I want to help people. And we know that that's just, kind of like a canned answer that a lot of people will give, especially in the health and wellness space. But the real way to dig into this and really understand, what the real motivation is asking why again. So we're going to ask, why again? Why is helping people important to me? And I would then be like, okay, well, I believe that helping people is an essential value. And then again, it's like, why do you think it's an essential value for me? And then you go on to say, well, because, and then eventually when we build on this answer enough, what we're going to do is we're going to figure out our true, we'll say drivers for why we want to have change occur. What's pushing us towards doing the thing that we want? What seems to be important and valuable about it? If you got that thing or someone gave it to you, is that something that would change for you in your life? If you didn't get it or it's just something that you wanted, would it bother you that you didn't get to it? So, for me, let's say that I'm filling this in, hey, why do you want to be a nutrition coach? Let's say I gave these kind of bland, vague answers. We kind of get down to this and it's like, well, why is helping the people an essential value to me? Well, because when I leave planet Earth, I want to leave this place better than I found it. I want to affect the lives of more people on, being on my deathbed saying that, hey, I did this, I made this amount of an impact. I helped people get healthier. I helped, you know, give back to the community. I helped to shape, give people more time with loved ones while they're living on planet Earth, let them be more mobile, let them, have more time with their kids. And those things are where we're really starting to drill down into what the real value is about what you're doing, what the real reason is, and your real motivation in doing so. So the worksheet now is laid out in this kind of way. So you ask your first why, and you give your answer, your second why, your third, fourth, and I think it gives you five right here. But once you get to a why that you feel like has some real substance, I'll say depth, that's when you know you're kind of on the right track. So fill out this five whys worksheet, and then you can move on after that to the four crazy questions. So four crazy questions is going to be talking through a couple of things that really kind of sound bizarre, but really help to kind of label down as to why you're going through the program as well. So let's talk about, when you're signing up for this, when you're looking to make a change in your physical body or your health and wellness in general, we want to talk about what is good about not changing. So what is working with you in the status quo? What are the benefits of you staying the same? Let's say that you decide, hey, in staying the same, I really enjoy, the amount of time that you get to spend with your loved ones. Or let's say you really enjoy, I don't know, the level of free time that you have in your life and a TV show that you're watching, whatever you kind of want to plug in here, right? And now you want to ask yourself, what is bad about changing? What is something that's bad if you change, you might have to give up or lose? Do you have to give up, staying up late to watch your TV show? Do you potentially have to give up time with your loved ones to go into the gym? Or do you have to do, whatever, fill in the blank, right? Then I want you to ask yourself, what's good about changing? If you change, how would it be beneficial? Do you have any new opportunities or possibilities that could come up? So that could be, hey, let's say you're going into this health and wellness journey, and now the good thing about changing is that you could be more knowledgeable about healthy foods so that you could set your kids up for success when they're coming up and being older, and they'll have, stronger immune systems, and they'll be able to fight off disease. They'll be stronger, faster, better than you. You'll be able to set them up on a better path so that they're not in a space that, you're in, or whatever your kind of reason is. And then the last question is going to be what might be bad about not changing. So if you didn't change, what bad things could happen? If you keep going the way we are, what might things look like in, 10 years from now? And this is, hey, maybe I'm pre-diabetic, maybe I've got high cholesterol, maybe I have these other health factors that are leading me down a path that I don't want to be on. So now I need to really assess about, hey, the things that are going to happen if I do not change are X, Y, and Z. And this is where you can kind of list those out. So don't be afraid to go deep in these questions as well. Like that, the depth is not just in the five whys, it's in this as well. And understanding the real motivators and real reasons that change is going to be helpful for you, and the things that you may have to give up. And that's okay. It's okay to be a little bit nervous. It's a little bit okay to be a little bit scared about what the new norm will end up being. But I think laying this all out in this really foundational way will be something that's helpful. So let me know if you guys have any questions, and we'll see you guys in the next video later.